get down and play. I thought the first 5 or 6 minutes we played about as good as we have in 6 halves up here. And we got a pretty comfortable lead, and then we started substituting a lot and whatever. And some guys came in and helped and what have you. But then I think we relaxed. We did a couple of things before half that we went into the dressing room maybe a little disappointed. I think we came back out the second half, and I think for 5 minutes maybe we held the lead. And then they went on the run, which I've seen for years teams do up here in this national tournament all the time. It seems like, the home crowd gets behind the team, the underdog, and they start bringing them back. When you don't have a favorite. And we were aware that might happen. But then we busted it back out again. These two guys, statistically, I think had good games. I think both of them will admit they can play better than what they did, but statistically, Marshall found his shot again, and Tymel had what, 22, and what did you do rebound-wise here, Tymel? 7 boards. That's probably your season high, isn't it? 22. Yeah, but I mean, he took what they gave him, and I don't think he shot a bad shot all night long. So. Yannick looked like the only guy on the floor for a while rebounding. I mean, it looked like every time the ball was shot, he was either blocking it or rebounding it early in the game, the first 5 or 6 minutes, and that sets the tone a lot of times.
That quick start that you did.
Yeah, took advantage of the day off that we had, shot some extra shots after the workout. My dad told me what I was doing wrong, so he could tell from watching the little webcast on the internet. But he's out here now, and he told me what I was doing wrong. It's just a simple fix in my shot, and yeah, it helped to hit a couple shots at the beginning, see the ball go through the net, get my confidence. We don't like playing from behind. Want to jinx us, but we actually play from behind pretty well. We start to pick things up, but trying to get it to where we don't, get in that situation to where we're coming from behind, play how we do when we're behind while we're ahead, and just push the lead to where, we don't want to give them a lot of day to make a comeback.
I know, can you talk about that as well, just the importance of you guys getting off to a good start, good first half as well?
Yeah, you've been trailing at half the first 2 games of the tournament, so today we just wanted to come out strong and stay focused on what we had to do to get the job done, because, I mean, coming from behind all the time, it's not going to always work out for us. So today we didn't want that to happen, and we just wanted to keep our confidence up and know that we're a better team tonight, and just keep the game going like that.
Well, you like to see it, trickle through the net, but I wasn't as concerned about it as maybe he was, or maybe his dad, or whoever, because he's usually a pretty smart guy, and if he's not hitting that shot, then he'll go find something else. And last night I thought he played, or 2 nights ago, I thought he played a really good game. And in all honesty, I think he played better 2 nights ago than he did tonight. But I mean, obviously, you throw in a few rainbows, 7 of them to be exact, and I thought that rushed some shots and that maybe we didn't need. But I look at the stats, 7 for 15 from the 3-point line. I think I'll take that. I think anybody would take that almost every night. But I guess tonight I felt like every time we had the ball, we should score, and because they didn't have the manpower inside, and so if we shot a shot that was somewhat questionable, if we'd have bounced it another time or two and done something, I think I just felt like they were going to have a difficult time stopping us. And but hey, we're going to need him to score. We've needed him to score all year long. And you guys that saw the Howard game, it was one of the best shooting performances that any kid I ever had, ever been around. And I don't want him to sit here and think he's got to do that again tomorrow night, those kind of shots and what have you. But I think if he plays intelligent and does what he can do, then I mean, you guys are in for a treat.
No, it doesn't mean that much to you, but with number 300, I mean, especially given the fact that it gets you to the national.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah,
300.
Yeah, it'll mean more if it's 301.
Can you talk about that next game? I mean, you've been in it before, won it before. I guess what you tell these guys going into tomorrow?
Well, you know, I mean, somewhere along the line you want to enjoy tonight. I mean, because, you know, you stop and think about it, we are playing for the national championship tomorrow night. I mean, you know, we're playing the game. But then there's still a lot of stuff that we got to get better on and what have you. And so you got mixed emotions, whether you're happy or still upset about the negative things and that we've got to do to get better. I got a lot of respect for both of these two teams, and I know the game is going to be totally different. It's not going to be a freewheeling game like this one was tonight, and so we're going to have to really go to school and. You know, and I think handle ball. We set a season high. I'll bet you. This thing's got us to 29 turnovers. We hadn't done it in 4 games. I mean, we're a team that never turns the ball over. And, well, I tell you what, we get up around 15, 16, 17, and that's not good for us. And because we shoot pretty fast, so we don't turn the ball over much. But I mean, 29 turnovers is that's attention getting. And I played all 3 point guards, and all 3 of them at one time or another did something good, and all 3 of them did something bad. And that's definitely got to improve. Because both these two teams have got outstanding point guards, Biggs and Jones. They're both really, really good players that we're going to play. I mean, whichever one we play. This will be an interesting game to watch.
Marshall, can you talk about this? I mean, you guys have made it this far. You don't want to stumble tomorrow.
Yeah, we know really. Ultimately, at the beginning of the year, we played in the Jamboree in Dallas, and Coach came in after the game, 3rd game, told us anything less than a national championship was really a failure for this team. And after that Jamboree, in the first couple of games, we really realized that we had a lot of talent and that we really shouldn't lose. If we do, it's going to be because we beat ourselves, and we've come this far, and we're going to, hopefully we won't put too much into it, being the championship game, put too much pressure on ourselves. I think we'll be fine with that. Just come out and hoop a little bit. As Coach said, we got to cut down on the turnovers, especially me. I turned it over more, and we haven't done that all year. And you know, if we don't turn the ball over and we rebound and just play our game, we feel we should be fine tomorrow.
This is a special team. I've never been a part of no team like this. You know, from bench and starting 5, and everybody got something to do with this team's success. You know, everybody got a role on this team, and I just want to play for Coach Green, master my role, and hopefully get the job done. But I mean, I've never been a part of no team like this, so I just want to cap it off tomorrow with a win, play hard, and just something to be able to tell my kids in the future. Kind of team this is. It's a special team.
Coach, talk a little bit about the defensive effort it was going to take against the team that's been pretty decent offensively in the tournament so far.
Well, you know, we compared them to Odessa in our league, and Odessa's this year had 2 outstanding players, Hunter and Barden, and we really, and obviously we had to play them twice, but we really tried to do a job on those 2. We knew that every time that they came down the floor and they went to the block, that one of those 2 guys was going to end up shooting the ball in the possession, and so we spent a little bit of time really going over that today, and we felt like if we could make them shoot a lot of shots to score their points, then we would be okay. And then obviously a team that, you know, doesn't have a true post man, they spread the floor out. Then the next thing is the defensive rebound. And I think we built our lead by holding them to 1 shot. I think they got back into the game with our turnovers and letting them have more than 1 shot. But when we held them to 1 shot, you hold anybody to 1 shot, you're going to beat them. And so I think, you know, Tymel had what's his name, 23, and Devontae had the little point guard. And they both, I would say, at the beginning of the game, did a really good job, with the exception of the very first possession when Tymel dared him to shoot a 3, and he did.
Sorry.
So from then on, you know, I mean, but they were a lot. We compared them to Odessa in our league. I mean, that's what Odessa had. They had 2 really, really all-league players, good players, and we had to slow those 2 guys down.
Also, to win a semifinal game like this, where you were able to get out to a comfortable lead, you were able to play a lot of guys on your bench. How important is that going into a championship game? Because you're guys are starters a little more well rested. So you think you'll be fresher because that was just an advantage you'll take from this game?
I don't know. I mean, I really can't. I can't answer. I mean, I guess I hope this next game goes about 6 overtimes. You know, I don't know. But hey, that's a question I guess I can answer after the game tomorrow night. Boy, that was really, God, that was great that we got to rest the guys. Or, you know, man, I sure wish we didn't have to rest those. You know, I don't know. I think the adrenaline will take over, and I think, you know, these guys are 20 and 21 years old. I mean, if they can't play back-to-back nights, you know, they probably can't get a date. There's a whole lot of things they probably can't do in life.
Thanks.
We good, everybody? Thank you.